Hi, everybody. How are you today? Hope you're doing okay at home. This is your first virtual lesson. So today we're going to be doing a little grammar, and we'll be talking about the difference between the simple present and the present progressive in English. So let's first take a look at some examples of the simple present. Here's an example of the simple present. We shop every Monday. And we'll talk about this a little more later. Some more examples of the simple present. Jill eats lunch every day is an example of the simple present. I usually study English on Wednesday is an example of the simple present. In both of these cases, we're using the simple present to talk about daily habits and usual activities, things that we do most of the time. Okay, and you may notice the verbs. Okay, the forms that you're choosing between are usually like the base form of the verb, like study, or the verb with an S at the end. So I eat, he eats. Some more examples of the simple present. Dogs bark, lions roar. So we also use the simple present to talk about general statements of fact. So again, the simple present is used for daily habits and activities and usual activities, and also general statements of fact. Okay, some more forms of the simple present that you may see, like to make a negative in the simple present, we use the word doesn't. He doesn't watch TV on weekends. We also use the word don't. I don't watch TV on weekends. And to make a question, we use the words do and does, right? Does that dog bark loudly? Do you go to school every day? Those are examples of the simple present. So those are all examples of the simple present. And in your packet, you can find a little bit more about how to form it. But for now, we're just going to talk about the uses. So again, the simple present is used for events or situations that usually happen, always happen, or are habits. Now let's look at the present progressive. What's the difference here? Magda is feeding her horse right now. I can't talk now. I am playing the guitar. They are eating dinner right now. So what's the same about all three of these examples? The activity is in progress. It's happening right now. And you notice that all of these in the present progressive have ing at the end, feeding, playing, eating, and they also have a form of to be, is, am, or are. Okay, so the present progressive talks about what's happening right now, and it uses the verb to be and a verb plus ing. Some other forms of the present progressive that you might see to make it negative, we use isn't or aren't. It isn't snowing right now. And to make a question, is it snowing right now? Are you listening right now? Okay, so the present progressive is am, is, or are, and then the verb plus ing. So again, just to review what we've talked about, the simple present is for things that are habitual, things that are everyday activities, and general statements of fact. And the present progressive is for things that are happening right now. And you're going to take a look at some activities on this.